A very interesting video I got for you today with Otumfuo and King Charles. Today, and so etimi ekonya a honorary doctorate degree and so ebomu ewo Glasgow, Scotland. I said it wasn't easy. You see, the audio is very old, but say the be me catch me bushia ku ebushia for more YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Say the be ebe som and you say mu be the aba beto dwa mama hunu ti no uni aken me fifi nsim the mu ana me the aba som mate ase. I don't think that the be me catch us say we subscribe to this channel. Do not forget subscribe. Let's share our passes and they care about do not forget subscribe to this channel. Send a be the video the two my be the first person on side and submit me a kabi intente mutino. I'm about modern pass all don't sabe bo I don't manage to notice to a all notification icon no. And it's all don't sabe bo all no out of the options a be popping up on your screen. And then announce the video the two my on side a bit me a kabi. They will write this interesting entertaining video when I make catch of say enra a honorary doctorate degree Otumfuo Kwaji e wo UCC and you the first time Otumfuo sa kabi no. Yeah, of course. It be the ekwa video no. I no kan one marco 10. As for the account money 10, the mini details no. But the 9 out of the 10 that is 99% in the Unia can more high be shimu kakra. A very short details be amensaka. All the 9 honorary doctorate degrees Otumfuo and so answer etumia kan. Any baby poti ya okoji no nina. Ebo real ni I had a quick that may train out to screen so I'm yakin ken musisia. And they know who say and the first time and say kabini. Maybe I akwa her the beautiful video. Yeah, mamini we no free so na ni huni na her for so intim huni. So the first one is a SS County College Network. USA, that is American on May 22nd, 2001, Otumfuo Kwaji. Ozako Dibo University of Maryland, Eastern Shore of USA, American Honor 25th, 2001. The Joshua away 22nd and away 25th. There's the University of America, you obia person motu for a honorary doctorate degree. I was sharing when yam na bibia so timi kama. It's that same year no Savannah State University, USA, and so ebono so. University of Glasgow, Scotland. I almost video ni about Hen and Neno on a King Charles. And as the Otumfuo the about honorary doctorate degrees or the Jenny. I mean, Chimra from Kakana had the last list. No, I'm a fan content. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, that is December 5th, 2001. It's a quite the American, dear known as Scotland, you know, Sabe fee. One chess or ya Homasubia or Sabe Ghana, the Esoka, that is 2001. Engineers do 2 years, say about a wooding panem running the new years, some of the man when you to us. University of Ghana, Legon Ghana, that is March 12, 2004. There's a Lugonzu who said Kwame Nkrumah University, a man was a kind person, second in the history, no, so the twice so Emma Otumfuo. Nigeria for once one home to share. Yes, we moved Otumfuo be why and Johnny D Abekai school. So in the year 2007, that is November 25th, Igbinedion University of Kada, Nigeria, and so Emma Otumfuo honorary doctorate degree. The last one on the list is Metropolitan University, London, December 3rd, 2007. Almost so Ebo modern Emma Otumfuo honorary doctorate degree. And the last one, ADAC, that is UCC University of Cape Coast. I almost so my Otumfuo honorary doctorate degree. As I said, na enya agreeni shata internet. So me sure so who that video ni. After me mo room ni ko the main video, the interesting one Otumfuo and the King Charles the same day. I'm going to abodi ya ye di ho nkomo ya ya bobo so bi. Me ni sa ko hye bi no mo sa gi bi the same day.
Asantehene should be brought in.
Asantehene. Yes, I guess somebody must flashback.
I assume
very much. Trust me, madam, here.
no, it doesn't matter. It's just another honorary graduates, please come and take a seat over here and we will explain.
In awarding this degree, we recognise the qualities and achievements of all 62 percent. We also acknowledge two others. The first is the continuing relationship between Scotland and Shanty, and indeed the rest of Africa. Many Scots, some of whom are graduates, have served there as teachers, doctors, missionaries, engineers, and in many other roles. The great ethnographer of the Ashanti in the 1920s and 1930s, Robert Sutherland Rattray, who is still remembered there with deep respect, was, as his name suggested, a Scot. And the last Chief Commissioner of Ashanti was also a Scot. Before them, in between, and since then, there have been many, many more. But the flow goes both ways, and this university has been enriched by the numerous Ashanti who have studied here, while the city of Glasgow has been and is a home for many Ashanti. Today our research links with Ghanaian universities are stronger than ever, and we continue to welcome Ashanti students here, some of them children of our own graduates. The second thing that we acknowledge in awarding this degree, and to which we pay heartfelt tribute, is the creativity of generation after generation of Africans who, over millennia, built the traditional states of Africa. In the West, this aspect of Africa is too often overshadowed by reports of horrors and miseries. Reports that obscure the creativity, the wisdom, and the deep compassion of the African people. Today, in many places, it is the traditional rulers and the traditional political systems, established, tested, and refined over hundreds of years, that provide stability and are a source of wisdom and justice. Those people who have a king with the qualities of Osei Tutu II are especially fortunate, for he is able to balance the needs of modern statehood with maintaining the proud traditions of his ancestors. Chancellor, in recognition of his leadership, his untiring efforts to improve the life of his people, and of the links between our two nations, I now invite you to confer on Otumfuo and King Charles, the honorary degree of doctorate of laws.
Okay, viewers, to produce great Dr. Howard.
Great-great-grandfather then Prince of Wales and late King Edward VII received an honorary doctorate of laws on 8th October 1868. His great-grandfather, also Prince of Wales at the time, late King George V, received the degree on the 23rd of April 1907, and his grandparents, the future King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, received honorary doctorates of law at the Duke and Duchess of York on 12th October 1932. But above all, today we honour the Duke of Rothesay on this commemoration day in our 550th anniversary year for his important personal contribution to education, to the interests of young people, and to the support of causes of national and international importance. His recognition is personal, and not simply another step in the family scene. In tune with the best of modern practices, much can be learned about our honorary graduate through a visit to his internet website, www.princeofwales.gov.uk. This brings out very clearly that the Duke of Rothesay, with a strong sense of social awareness, no doubt brought about in part through his experience as the first heir to the throne not to be educated at home, and as the first to complete a full university degree course. This awareness has matured to a deep commitment to service the community. One clear manifestation of this is his role as patron or president of more than 310 organisations, whose range of interests include young people, the unemployed, the disabled, the elderly, the countryside and rural communities, the problems of the inner cities, education, medicine, particularly cancer, the arts, conservation, national heritage, environment, architecture, If that is not enough, he is also an honorary life member of 200 other organisations. In all of these involvements, he has made it clear that he will not be affiliated. He accepts no position unless he has the time to give active use. It is also clear that the Prince cares deeply about standards and quality of education, which he has called, quote, the #1 priority for the future. He seeks to encourage and celebrate excellence, and at the same time to help the disadvantaged. To help those disadvantaged put their talents to the best possible use. He believes that the higher standards of education are a crucial means of helping young people understand the world they are part of and the civilization and society they have inherited. An understanding which is the only basis of safeguarding for future generations the timeless qualities of life. Today I have only time to dwell on 2 very clear examples of these beliefs. First, the Prince's Trust. Its establishment in 1976 came from a strongly held conviction on the part of His Royal Highness that a way should be found to tackle the alienation of many young people in society by encouraging challenge, adventure, self-help, and a sense of social responsibility. Over the years, the Trust has expanded to such a degree that, together with related organisations, it has now helped more than 400,000 disadvantaged young people to fulfil ambitions for themselves and the community, with another 50,000 given small grants or loans to set up business, and over 50,000 completing the Prince's Trust Volunteers Personal Development Program. In addition, the Trust Study Support Initiative, which has now been taken up by government, has given tens of thousands of young people the opportunity to learn and study in an effective way outside school hours. In its first quarter of a century existence, the Prince's Trust has achieved a great deal, but it is a tribute to its founder that the organisation continues to move forward. This year it will raise and spend some £45 million supporting another 25,000 young people. The Prince's Trust has a clear agenda to target the disadvantaged, particularly among those young people who are the hardest to help, in order to harness their potential and turn it into success. In Scotland, the Prince's Trust has so far assisted another 50,000 or so young people to succeed and overcome obstacles in their way. The organisation and management of the Trust in Scotland has now been devolved to a separate chairman, council and executive, allowing Scottish issues to be addressed more effectively and helping the Trust to focus its efforts in a carefully targeted way on the areas of greatest need. My second example, and also of real importance in the Scottish context, is the Prince's Scottish Youth Business Trust, which provides seed-born finance and professional support to young people in Scotland aged 18 to 25 to enable them to set up and run their own business. Again, this trust has particular concerns for the disadvantaged, and it helps the young, whoever they are and wherever they come from. The trust was launched in 1989 and is now firmly established throughout Scotland and 18 regions with its headquarters in Glasgow. As a charity with a firm belief in the value of enterprise, its key to success is the desire and ambition of the young people themselves. For many, they have taken the opportunity for support from the Trust to set up their own businesses. What is gratifying is that in the first very demanding year of trading for these embryonic businesses, more than 82% have survived and 53% are still in business after 2 years. The total turnover of this trust now exceeds £80 million, and its contribution to Scotland and to the young people of Scotland is of great importance. It retains its own separate board and prides itself on being the most effective, efficient and exciting youth enterprise development organisation in Scotland. The Youth Business Trust believes that by enabling young people to make a significant contribution to their communities, it also enables local communities to invest in youth enterprise. These are, of course, the same beliefs which led to the original founding of the Prince's Trust 25 years ago, and the Prince's Trust Scotland and the Youth Business Trust work closely together to achieve the most effective and meaningful assistance to Scotland's young people today. For one with so many varied commitments, it is not surprising that the Duke of Rothsay does not let grass grow under his feet. Each year he undertakes a great many public engagements in Britain and overseas. Last year, more than 600. He makes time to meet local community groups and people involved with the project and its organisation. There are also a host of private meetings involving people from all walks of life, where the Duke seeks to use his special position to encourage, to support and to comfort, as well as to inform himself on many issues which interest and concern him. Discussions are held with government ministers, with political figures, with academics, with the business community, and with experts in many fields. And these give Royal Highness access to a wide range of opinion and thinking on national and international issues. Chancellor, when one considers all these singular activities and achievements, it is evident that the University is privileged today to be able to add his name to our roll of honorary graduates. Chancellor, it is with the greatest pleasure that I ask you to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Law of Prince Charles.
After years of support from the world, they met us again.
Your Majesty, Reverend Miller, would you care to join us, please? If you would follow Professor Lewis, please. Professor must cheer for
So some of the problems we have in the house with this particular person, security.
Majesty, Royal Highness, you can now go.
Do share say na England support any King Charles so timi ko PM was Scotland na bibia so timi ye kama no a timu say the Asantehene so what the Ghana aid reche pai bin kasa bebre ezin penifo dware na nso asa ba wo hwe ye ofe enti wo nhye wo share na onu abi nso sa enka this particular video enti nye nne na Otumfuo say be kan a honorary doctorate degree on King Charles and for be the same day da we no more put Ghana on the map. Yes, of course I just say bia wo mpa de efe wo Ghana ni akini ni wedding grab we say she on our next video my crowd
K1ng oh boy Juma we did the Jacob so now see commentary or social media no style of blogging fantastic so you see commentary news in the bar so you see commentary for home so good keep on going
and the star also the ebema other tribe aflow unyi sorted India temni that's how becano it's so painful I know shit I don't know say commentary like or you as a presenter, sports presenter that they are and we maybe I will question free there, but it's all good. Oh yeah, dear. K1ng modern. K1ng will try pa.